Hello folks, and welcome back to Stasis Bone Totem. And something is very wrong in this place. Very wrong indeed. But we're back, and we have a magnetic resonance device that is hopefully going to lead the way to our future advancement. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while since I've played this, so I had to watch the video, the last video I did, just to remember what the heck was going on. I'm not that clever, folks, I can assure you. So we have a resonance device, but it appears something else is missing. Melted rapid expanding foam container. Expanding foam. There is a button that I can push here. Ah, yes. So it looks like we need something here and here. Can we use the breast pump? That is a negatory. How about the unconscious scrubber? That is also a negatory. However, I do recall that we potentially... Charlie has a smaller one of these under her bed. Melted rapid expanding foam canister. Let's see if we can give that to Charlie. Because if I recall, we've left her underwater all alone. With no one here beside her. Can we use this here? We can. Okay, so clearly that isn't ready for me to put there yet. Let me try giving this to our boy and see whether or not he can clean it off. No. What have we got here? Empty organic sampler and a removed valve. Potentially useful, but God alive, the stench of burnt plastic was horrendous. I'm more afraid of carrying this in our inventory than the explosives. If this ruptures, it will flash expand into a plump Thanksgiving turkey. Let's give it back to Charlie, see what she says. We're lucky that the valve melted in a way to keep the contents inside. We'll need to find a way to replace the valve before we can use this. Give me that valve. Oh yeah, baby. We're cooking with gas.
The valves melted off these canisters, but with the new one, the foam should release.
Oh yes. And now we can stick this here. Let's see what happens. Oh. It was quite hard to see much of what was going on there, but what I could assume is we just dropped the ship on the Maggot.
Oh, wow.
I felt that from in here. Are you okay? What did you do?
Yeah, I'm okay. I broke off the bow of the ship. It fell on top of that thing.
Inspired?
If it worked.
If it worked, indeed. Perhaps maybe now Charlie can advance. She really needs to get out of this suit. She's got next to no power. And you know what? Being inside that thing when it ran out of power at the bottom of the ocean and not being able to move is actually making me feel sick. Just the thought of it. Well, we sure did make a mess down there.
I killed it. It's dead.
You don't sound thrilled.
It was huge. It was unique.
It was disgusting.
But it's still gone.
Warning. Energy reserves below 5%.
Woo.
You will be too if you don't hurry.
It's like somebody's freaking phone battery. It's like, oh! The crumbled form of the dead grub slowly excretes a smoky, milky vapor, saturating the water with chalky bile and tangles of expelled innards. And the rapid downward descent of the figurehead has detonated the engorged entozoon like a rupturing cyst, crushing and bursting the creature under its weight. Closer inspection reveals fleshy eggs that each contain bloated larvae, contorted and wrapped into a ball, floating within a bubble of sordid fluids. A dozen gooseflesh pods bounce in the gentle current, tethered to the cave floor by a thick web of mucus. The speckled discharge of offal rests under a swirling cloud of thick custardy fluids and pale stringy matter. And the foresection of an ancient galleon, torn off and left to teeter on the cliff edge. Clumps of meat and red ichor remain attached to the whale corpse, like half-eaten leftovers doused in bolognese. Let's see if we can get the hell out of here now.
Warning. Electrical intensification detected.
Super.
Clutches of pods dot the cave entrance, the tips of their ovoid forms glistening in the tunnel's fluorescent light. And rivulets of natural rock snake down the cave wall, in between which scuttle a variety of tiny, long-limbed crustaceans. Numerous crab-like...
Looking at a drone here. Twin prop.
Kitted for sample collection, looks like. Anything useful?
Potentially. Numerous crab-like creatures strut atop the docking tube, occasionally snatching at minute ocean life drawn to the docking lights situated above. And a wispy mane of algae, a grit grows from the suit's exterior, swaying in time with the water's current. Thick webbed strands of mucus-like tissue carpet the floors and walls of the cave interior, crawling out from under the intruding tide of mud like a phlegmy weed. And the scrapped rover bears various containers and sample extraction tools, its surface slowly succumbing to rust and deterioration. Let's investigate this.
Something here.
Caution. Unfertilized scrubber eggs detected.
Huh.
Do we finally have a use for this bloody thing? I guess that's a no. Can we use the breast pump? A human breast nursed that ungodly beast that was birthed from the vat. Maybe the milk's hormones could be used to lure it someplace. Oh wait, is that actually? Let's see if we can use the organic sampler. No. So I don't think there's anything I can actually use here. No. Aluminium welding rods? No. Right, can't do anything with that just yet.
Oh my god.
Pretty. It's hazy on the camera. What is that?
Scrubbers. Like the one that melted the crane circuitry, remember?
And you said one by itself could fry your whole suit.
Yeah.
4% energy reserves remaining.
Are the scrubbers swarming?
Yeah. Around the docking ring.
Then you have a problem. Those are females. They are swarming because they have no males to copulate with. Working scrubber broods are always kept female. They're easier to manage.
They don't look very easy to manage to me. I wouldn't last 2 seconds in there.
Is there a way around?
No. That path is the only one that leads to Alpha Base.
Hey guys. Do you want to see a potential death? Let's go! Wait, hang on. A swarm of deadly scrubbers squirm in the murky water. As the water boils from the high heat generated by the electric shrimp, blue sparkles are emitted. The Alpha Base docking ring is tantalizingly close. Let's go! Ah, it won't let me. Boo. Boo, hiss. An empty diving suit presents its head as if submitting to execution. Alright. The containers are heavy duty and sealed securely, likely intended to transport fragile or unstable equipment and material. Unconscious scrubber. Okay, with the parting knowledge of all those being female, there's not much we can do with that. So, what was Mac up to? I don't think there was much I could do with him at this point in time, at this juncture. Empty breast pump. Oh, you're joking. You're joking.
Children should not drink this.
I really wish I hadn't seen that.
I really wish I hadn't done that. I just... Right. I forgot just how disturbing this game can be. Observation controls.
An interesting stratagem, my friend.
Grimace. Fuck. Right, now we play the audio. Well, the horrible cretinous creature has gone scuttling inside. And the door is shut and locked. I thought I would have to run in there and shut it myself, honestly. I'm kind of glad
Mortuary
that...
cabinet open. Reseal to avoid thawing.
Charlie, look at the uniforms.
Yeah, they're Soviet too.
Didn't spot these before. Unless they weren't open before. Huh. A damp tang of rot emanates from the bodies, partially preserved by whatever tomb they were extracted from. Their archaic woolen clothing is stained and weathered, reminiscent of the oldest world wars. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this definitely was not here before. We have a lighter. We have an inventory tag. Comrade Kiro, you must commandeer 3 suits from the log storage. First, locate the thermite ingredients, potassium, ferrite oxide, and aluminium. Then meet me in the pantry. So we need potassium, ferrite oxide, and aluminium. And we have one of those ingredients. This looks fun to chew, even though it smells like toes. But oh, I do wish I could take just a little bite. Fire melt stuff. Oh my god. Don't ever change, Mose. We can go through the vent now.
You are in sample analysis.
Plumes of smoke rise amidst the occasional spark of rent wires. And the terminal is mostly used for storing images and sending messages. Rows of sparking control panels line the wall, bedecked in a variety of readouts, dials and switches. None seem operational. The bulkhead has been fastened shut, and tendrils of greenery spill out from the contained habitat, worming through the edges of the glass and creeping across the screen like a procession of caterpillars. A transfer hatch through which specimens can be received or delivered. The tray folds up when not in use, sealing the hatch. Well, it looks like she had a bad day. Oh dear. Retrieve sample. There's a frickin' hole here. Sample not found in storage repository. Interesting. Have I seen something with a gene sequence? I don't know yet. Okay, let's check the terminal first, and then we'll look into the PDA. Images. That's decidedly creepy. Omega. Good lord. Oh, XX and C1. G1. You know, it would help if I write down some of this information, so that then perhaps maybe okay, right, let's go back to that last one because I'm a dumbass. Oh! This has got one as well, but it's not really lit up. But it's got what looks... Nothing's been marked there though, so I'm going to assume that isn't anything. XXC1. Then we've got G1. I've got a sneaky suspicion, however, that there was no lettering there, so I might need to... Messages. Spam. Dearest Peter Marshall, it's time to take action. Gather the necessary tools and materials for this procedure, including gloves, sterile gauze, skin glue, tweezers, and a magnifier, and local anesthetic to numb the area. Use your fingers to locate the small irregular bump at the bottom of the skull and clean the area with disinfectant solution. Make an incision at its base. Once the Transcendence chip has been exposed, carefully grip it with the tweezers and gently pull it out. It is essential to be careful and avoid pulling too hard, as this could cause damage. After removing the interface, clean the area with sterile gauze and a disinfectant solution. Finally, apply skin glue to the site to protect it from infection. You can now think and act freely. Join us in the fight for purer humanity. Yellow Leaf always. Yellow Leaf forever. Oh boy. What's in the trash? That's a scrubber. You're now a member of the Cayne Corporation. Let's have a look over here again. Oh.
These look like the creature Charlie found. If only we could make a new one.
Okay, yeah, the G1 thing and the C1 thing doesn't tell me anything. Wait. Is that it? Damn it!
Specimen retrieved.
Got him.
Good work, Mose. Good work.
Doesn't look like the same creature to me.
It isn't. Merely a proto-specimen. Basic genetic engineering will be required, I'm afraid.
Oh, so we've got a proto-scrubber. Looks like someone got boogers on the plate. Okay, let's examine this PDA. Dr. Drasimian Hairfest, Chief Medical Officer. Patient 818386 has been in my care for 10 days. He exhibits the classic symptoms of a bacterial or viral infection. High fever, headache, sore throat, joint and muscle pain, weakness, and indomitable pain. We have isolated him in an isobaric chamber and observed a strict protocol. Although his condition is not within my area of expertise, I have been asked to document patient 818386's cognitive state. For better or worse, he does not seem fully aware of his physical condition. Dr. Atlas Moon, a veteran and student of the renowned Gerardus Malan, will perform genomic analysis of the microbe. Update on my previous report, the infection has progressed and patient 818386 is now bleeding from every orifice. At the same time, he does not seem to be in any pain. 818386 maintains his journal and converses with medical staff. Surprisingly, the language he speaks is Russian, which isn't listed in his professional profile. Perhaps it's childhood regression in response to the trauma of his condition. 818386 keeps falling into a fugue state. His vocabulary now extends to what can only be described as Proto-Mayan. Unfortunately, our records only cover a few of the terms he has used.
and he cannot recall anything he spoke about after regaining full consciousness. Dr. Moon, my report is attached for your perusal. The stasis pods of the 3 products I requested for study have just arrived. I will begin my observations post-haste. I am convinced that patient 818386's recollections are real, even if they are not his. The live PS139 isolated by Dr. Moon could have incredible medical applications. Following exposure, the 3 products, 2 children and 1 adult female, started falling into the same dreamlike states experienced by 818386. The children began speaking fluent Russian and recalled events from a life in Severomorsk, as though they had witnessed them personally. Meanwhile, the adult female recounted an unspeakable sacrificial ceremony from what must be an exceedingly ancient culture.
Well, so there's not much more I can do in this room. I need a genetic something. That was a terminal. That was a PDA.
Got it. Moses got it. I trapped it. It is not scary now.
Well played, Moses.
I am a very smart bear now.
That is the most disturbing thing. Oh yeah, that's just taking a look at that. That's just a terminal. Yeah, I guess we don't need anything from there anymore. That is completely burnt down. Looks like I might have to switch back to Mac. I need to re-examine his situation because I can't quite... product storage.
Interesting. This would let us access another system's life support backend.
Well, I've already done this puzzle, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. We've got the proto scrubber in there. Whoops, didn't actually mean to switch to you.
Give us the divine sustenance we need to survive.
Okay. Oh, I know I'm still missing something for this. At least I'm sure I am. Yeah, you can't use that. A genuine collector's item. Could sell this for a mint, but I'm tempted to keep it for myself. I'll be using the lighter then. Can't break the lighter apart. It could be helpful unless it's just the tag for the sock drawer. But then we'll need to find the machine that reads this either way. Can't go through there because of the bloody... Okay, not much I can do there. Nothing I can do there. I don't think there was much more I could do through here either. Okay. Well, apparently I have thermite now. I admit I was hoping for something more explosive, but I'm happy as long as it does some damage and gives us a show. Now, what could I use this for? I don't think this canister actually will fit this. No. Homebrewed thermite. Should be able to eat through most metals, even underwater. Huh. That's not somewhere I can go, but that is. This takes me back out here, but I don't think there's a lot I can do with this. No, it's just a security terminal. Okay. Go back this way. I don't think I can use thermite here somehow. Oh, actually. Nope, no luck there. Can't use that there either. Nope. Rats. Oh, I'm so close. I know I am. Right, anyway, folks. When we return, as we're back as Moses again, bless his little heart. When we return, we'll figure out what we need to do to go in that, or what we need to put in that genetic dish, if anything, and figure out how to open up this door and see whether or not we can save Charlie from her suit running out of power. Oh, this has been quite an eventful little episode, though, to be fair. We trapped a creature, killed a maggot, and progressed ever so slightly. Until then, folks, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all again in the next installment of Stasis Bone Totem. Bye-bye.